Alright guys, so Black Ops 6 has been out for about a week now, and I did get the chance to play with most of the weapons, if not all of them in the game, and I think it's time to give you guys my top 5 guns in Black Ops 6 Zombies. And believe me, there's some pretty insane one with some pretty special pack-a-punch abilities, which is definitely something that I really wanted from this game. I love it when in Zombies we have these goofy pack-a-punch abilities that actually turn out to be incredible weapons, and we do have some very strong ones in this very list. So as always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content. We are getting very close to 20,000 subscribers. And just a quick disclaimer before we start this is my top 5 list, is not everybody's top 5 list. So if you have any different weapons as your go-to or your meta guns, do leave them down in the comment section below, so you know we can take a look at them together. But with this out of the way, let's get it. Alright, so let's get this. On number 5, I do have the AK-74 assault rifle. Now, this is the first weapon that I managed to get gold in the game. And not gonna lie, this is actually one of the better fully automatic weapons in the game. Like, one of the best ARs, and maybe even better than some of the LMGs and SMGs in the game. For me, this thing just worked very well. But again, it has a massive problem, as with many of the weapons in the game. This thing will not do a lot of damage past round 35 or 40 or something like that. It's pretty much because the zombies are like bullet sponges, so it definitely takes a lot of bullets to take down zombies. But before that, this thing, it's actually pretty insane. I've been using the M4 quite a lot, and a lot of people have been saying that is the best, but the AK-74, this thing just slaps, does a lot of damage, has pretty good ammo. Recoil is very easy to manage, and if you put the rapid fire attachment and of course the attachment that increases the headshot multiplier damage, this thing just cruises through everything. But as I said, until like round 40-ish. But no matter how good this AK-74 is, there's always gonna be better weapons in the game. And don't worry, because I got you, there's weapons that will take you to the very high rounds, over 50 without any problems. And let's get on to that. Alright guys, so on number 4, we do have another weapon that doesn't have a special ability when pack-a-punch, but it's actually extremely good, is the ASG-89 shotgun. This is a semi-automatic shotgun that deals insane damage, and well, with being semi-automatic, it shoots very fast, so of course it's gonna be one of the favorites in this, because you can just do this. I mean, yeah, horde control, absolutely on point, and does some pretty good damage to the elites like the Manglers, Mega Abominations, the Amalgams. It is so loud though. And this can also use some slug rounds, but I've seen some people actually using slug rounds, but didn't really see a difference in how much damage this thing does. But Pack-a-Punch 1, round 17, blue rarity, absolutely cruising through the zombies. And I've just been seeing a lot of people using this against the Patient 13, or the Kraken as I call it, boss on Terminus Island, because this thing can just put out so much damage so fast. And you know, when you hip fire like this, it does have a bit of spread, so you can hit multiple targets at once, and it's like super satisfying to use. The fire rate is like extremely good, and I think there is a rapid fire attachment for this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, please, and that will make this weapon even better. And on top of this, you can put a lot of hipfire attachments on this gun just to make the hipfire even better, so you don't have to ADS to get the maximum accuracy possible. But guys, this weapon does have a disadvantage, much like the AK-74, which is a very strong weapon again. This thing would not really get you to the high rounds too easily, because from what I've seen, every single zombie after round 25 does get a massive buff in health and everything, and the normal weapons just aren't gonna cut it, you know. You're gonna have a lot of trouble, especially after like round 35, and basically the zombies are gonna be bullet sponges, so you do want something like a wonder weapon to take care of business in there. But don't worry, because for the higher rounds, I do have something that will pretty much interest you guys a lot, and that is some weapons with some very special abilities when pack-a-punched, and let's get into that. So on the number 3 spot, we do have the GS45, and if you guys have been playing Black Ops 6 in the past week since it came out, everybody pretty much knows what this weapon is. Well, at first, it's just a pistol, it's not that big of a deal, but then when you pack-a-punch it, and Mega Abomination, this thing turns into the good old rocket launcher, Mustang and Sally. And of course, the best attachments that you can have in here for this thing, it is gonna be the Akimbo mode, which you can unlock later on, but you do have to grind a bit for that, but it's totally worth it. And I mean, the fact that there's a thing like this in the game, you know, a pistol that shoots rockets, it is pretty insane. And this might just be pretty much everybody's favorite weapon in the game. And of course, in Akimbo, you're gonna have like 12 shots to use, because no matter how big the magazine is, whenever you pack a punch it, it's only gonna have 6 in the mag. But this does some pretty insane damage, and I've been seeing a lot of people going to high rounds using the Akimbo GS45. And I don't know, it's just such a satisfying weapon to use. Fire rate is pretty darn fast as well, which is very nice. I mean, just look at this. I know it's only round 15, but it's Pack-a-Punch 1 blue, and this thing is taking care of business. And this is particularly good for high rounds just because there's like massive hordes of enemies in the high rounds, so you can just shoot this, make a lot of crawlers, do a lot of damage to the zombies and stuff like that. So you are gonna have a very, very good time using this weapon. As I said, for the attachment, the most important is going to be something for hipfire, and of course the Akimbo mode, so you have more ammo. I mean, you can pretty much hipfire this. It's not like a sniper rifle to have bad hipfire accuracy. Just get PhD and just do this. Shoot at your feet, and that's it. Hey, we got level 2. Weapons like this combined with a wonder weapon, with like the ray gun or the jet gun or even the beam smasher, just make everything so much easier. But this only makes number 3, because we do have, in my opinion, some better guns to take in Black Ops 6 zombies and to deal with the higher hordes or even the HVTs or the bosses and stuff like that. So let's move on. Now, moving on to the second place, we do have a very special sniper rifle that does a lot of damage, and this is the SVD, or the Dragunov, as you guys know it and love it. And this thing pretty much is a one-shot until like round 5, and then it's gonna be a one-shot only in the head until like round 10, 15, something like that. Not even 15, earlier. But this thing has a very, very special ability when Pack-a-Punch, and that is, it pretty much turns into a shotgun, which is quite insane. But it's not a normal shotgun because it doesn't shoot shotgun shells, it actually shoots more sniper bullets. More specifically, it shoots 3 sniper bullets, which have a bit of spread, so you can definitely deal with hordes using the hipfire mode. But if you ADS, all those 3 sniper shots are gonna go in the same place, so that would deal triple the damage, taking down like elites, for example manglers or mega abominations, extremely quick, and can just deal with like massive hordes. Like if you aim at the head and you have like a huge horde in front of you, we kill multiple zombies at once, and it's absolutely insane. Like this thing has been my go-to weapon almost for every game. It is just incredible. I've been beating Terminus and Liberty Falls with this weapon with ease. It can get you to the pretty high rounds. Like I did manage to get to around round 50 with this without any issues. After that, you do need the wonder weapons and stuff like that, like the ray guns or the jet gun or the beam smasher, because, you know, the zombies are super tanky. But until like round 50, I think this is one of the very, very strong weapons in the game, and you definitely should give it a go. One quick problem that this weapon has is going to be the ammo, as it doesn't really have a lot. Even when Pack-a-Punch, it doesn't double the magazine. I don't think it even does anything to the magazine when packed, which is a bit disappointing, but with the amount of damage this thing does, it's pretty insane. Like you shoot 3 sniper bullets at a cost of 1, so what more do you want? But if you're looking for an even better weapon that can take you even to the higher rounds, make sure you stay until the first place, because we have a very, very special weapon in there, and all I can say is that you require PhD. Alright, so when it comes to the first place on this list, for me this has to go to the LR762 sniper rifle. Now, I'm very happy to say that sniper rifles are actually meta weapons in this game, and this one is absolutely insane because, well, if it's not Pack-a-Punch, it will still one-shot headshot the non-armored zombies in the head until like round 13, 14, something like that, I think, maybe even more. But when you Pack-a-Punch it, it does this. Yeah, it's a rocket launcher. It's pretty insane. Like, this has been my favorite weapon in the game. Just be careful to have PhD, not like I have right now. And this thing can pretty much take you to the like rounds 50s or 60 or even more, while still one-shotting all the zombies. It still does a lot of EOE damage against the zombies that are around the one you shoot. And it's just such a fantastic weapon to use. I guess the most important attachment for this weapon will be the rapid fire one, which you unlock, I think, round 40, level 42 or 43, something like that, and that will pretty much make you shoot faster, so you definitely want to have that. But as I said, until then, just put everything on ADS, try to grind as much as possible, and just have PhD with you, because you're gonna go down super fast from the explosions of this weapon. And you know, it's super fun because you can put a red dot sight as I have right now and makes things a lot easier. Although no matter how good this is for killing zombies at higher rounds, this does have a disadvantage. It's not the greatest when it comes to camo grinding because, well, I'm shooting at the head, but I'm killing a lot of zombies around the zombie that I shot, so it's not like I'm gonna get a lot of headshot kills with this weapon whenever it's packed. But yeah, definitely my #1 spot right now. I know there's a lot of goodies in here, and some of you might think the Mustang and Sally are better. And for some time I thought the SVD was a bit better than this, but at the end of the day, this just does so much damage at high rounds, it's ridiculous. And it's just so much fun to use. I mean, it's a bolt action sniper rifle. Who would not like this? But anyways, that's gonna be for top 5 weapons for now, because we're definitely gonna have more weapons added a bit later on. So for now, that's gonna be it. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite guns in the game, because I'm pretty sure everybody has like different meta guns or favorite guns and stuff like that. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next one.